Shalom, shalom. With the real Hebrew Israelites coming in week out to prophesy the downfall of this current kingdom. We want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone that rule well, and to the brothers that's preaching His word with truth and sincerity and charity, risking their lives to do so, and to the very few sisters that's listening, learning, and watching. This is the brother Kanasala.
Jeremiah.
And just coming in real quick, what I'm saying, to hopefully edify the body, of Israel. So basically, it's just going into the whole thing about the 1492 with Christopher Columbus, the real name Cristobal Colon. And basically he wasn't, even though it's a wicked holiday that they celebrate and stuff like that, he was not going to India. The Eastern Hemisphere was very well known. All right. The people that came here was basically the Northern Kingdom, which is so-called Latinos and Native Americans and Seminole Indians. All right. Which are the real Hebrew Israelites. All right. So I'm just go straight into the scripture. And then I'm going to show you something off this website called Jewish Encyclopedia. This second Ezra 13:40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmanassar, the king of Assyria, led away captive. And he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land. But they took this counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt, which is over here America. It says that they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into Euphrates by the narrow places of the river, for the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half. So it took a year and a half to get from where they was at all the way over here to America. All right. It says, and the same region is called Arsareth. All right. And when I looked it up, in the Jewish Encyclopedia, it says the name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man, in which the 10 tribes of Israel will dwell, observing the laws of Moses, until the time of the restoration according to, it says 4th Ezra or 2nd Ezra, I've read 13 and 45. Columbus identified America with this land. Straight to the point, man. It just proves to you that they even telling you in they little stuff, man, that yeah, he believed that this is he was coming here, basically. And you see the movie 1492 in the first 5 minutes, it lets you know he mentioned Ezra's. Like, yo, there's people over here.
Because he read the Bible.
Yep.
He was very studied in Judaism. And that's why he not only, he brought over here a lot of Hebrew. All of them always had Negroes with them too. As Hebrew translators. All right, because they understand that. And when you read the book of Kings, in Chronicles, it lets you know about that trip that Solomon's men took, all right, to get things that wasn't indigenous to this to the Eastern Hemisphere of the world. All right, I'm gonna just read one excerpt from Chronicles. It said, this is 2 Chronicles 9:21. It says, for the king's ships went to Tarshish with the servants of Hiram. Every 3 years, once came the king's ships of Tarshish bringing gold, silver, ivory, apes, and peacocks. All right. Now it says that. Now when you read the 2nd Ezra, it says 1.5 years because they didn't come back. Now if you go there and come back, it takes 3 years.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
So that's how Esau. So they always knew that. This was a thing of common knowledge that it was the other side of the world where things were abundant. And they were abundant because nobody was dwelling there. That's why he said, well, mankind never dwelt. Because the Vikings, who were Israelites as well, came before Columbus. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the Gadites was there first, then they came, then guys like Columbus came, but this is in the time we reading about, this is in the time of King Solomon. It was always knowledge of this side of the world. It wasn't well known, you know, but Esau actually understands these things. That's why it says he's required a diligent search. That's why the scripture says he's wiser than Daniel. That's why he supped with more creatures. He's the great serpent of old called that dragon and Satan. This is Esau we dealing with, man.
Okay.
You know, Esau is smarter than you niggas, man. That's why he has the knowledge to lie to you dudes, to tell you, to make up a story, because he knows the real story.
Mm-hmm.
You niggas don't know anything outside of being niggas. All right, I got another one.
Okay.
This is Psalms 49, verse 11. It says that inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call lands after their own names. And that's what they did. That's why they named this America. You know, and things like that. That's why they did it to Africa, you know, as well, which is we, you know, the land of Ham, all right? And we Israelites, man, we ain't got nothing to do with their goddamn motherland, you know, and that, which is another lie that Esau had to know the truth to put on you Negroes out there. All right, but that's why he named this land America. He knew this land, you know, he figured that he was going to come here and capitalize, and it was going to be the end all be all in the beginning of the New World Order when he came.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that's soon to be put down, over and done with very soon, man.
God knows.
These goddamn devils, man.
This
Their fathers alive.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. This Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. All right. They telling on themselves, man. But like you said, man, these niggas ain't gonna see it. It's not meant for them to see it anyway. So, hey, man, this is just you know. Oh, you got something? Oh yeah, that was just you know, just a quick little proof, man. You know. So, hey, man, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we are the real, true Hebrew Israelites, man. And we can prove it all day through the scriptures.
That's right.
So, hey, man, hopefully this is edifying. Until next time, we want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and to the brothers preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity, risking their lives to do so. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.